Hi, this is Mark DeLeese, and in this video series I'm going to be going over the features of TubeFool, the premier marketing suite for YouTube and for traffic. And this is version 2.1 build 7068. So that's the version that we're on right now. And I just wanted to go over the login form here. Obviously, when you purchase, you would get a login key, and it would be your purchase email and then a password that would be emailed to you. Now, obviously, you put that in and you click on submit and the software opens up. But I just wanted to, these check boxes here, obviously, if you want to remember your login information, just have that checked on. This button here, this check, it says check database. What this does is that if you're doing a lot of volume, sometimes your database can get very large, and if it gets really large, sometimes you might run into a snag once in a while. If you do, you can check this here, and this will fix any database errors that might come about because of a bad username that you might have scraped and so forth. All right, so that's what that is here. So I'm going to log in here with my username and password, and you will see the next screen. So I'll put this on pause so that I can log in. Okay, I am back, and the first thing that you see is the main interface of TubeFool, and on the left hand side you have all of your configurations for adding accounts, synchronizing all of your accounts if you want to do that, your application configurations, and then also your report windows and your action queue, and we'll get into this first. So the first thing that you want to do when you first open up the software is you want to add your YouTube accounts. And you can add as many YouTube accounts as you want. Open this up, and as you can see here, it has a number of settings here. You can add, I've added one right here, and obviously it has on the right hand side, it has quick links to your inbox, to your home page of your channel, to your favorites, and to your videos and so forth. We don't have any friends anymore with YouTube, so this has to be corrected. Right now we have contacts, all right? So there's no more friends. What we have is subscribers and contacts. And so this, I'll have this changed to something else. You'll see here that when you add a username, obviously you just put in your YouTube username right here and the password, and you can verify if it's a real username and password right here. If it is, then obviously it'll come back as okay. You can also set your username and password as a default, meaning that you know, when you're doing actions, when you're doing subscribing, when you're doing video send requests and so forth, and video shares, it'll send it to the default account unless you tell it to use a different account. You'll notice that for each username and account that you have, you can also set up a private proxy. Inside the membership area, there is proxies that are recommended. There's a lot of different private proxies out there. You put in your host, the port, and then your username and password of your proxy account right here. And again, you can verify it. And then once you're all done, you click on save. And when you click on save, your YouTube account will come up here, just like I have right here. So I can add, you know, 10 different accounts that I want, and one of them will be the default. You'll see here it says default yes, so I can add more accounts, and I can put the proxy and port here as well if I wanted. Okay, so that's setting up accounts for TubeFool. So let's get into the next section here, and that is obviously I can synchronize. If I have like 10 different accounts, I can synchronize all of them by clicking on this button here. So you want to be cautious about clicking on that because it will synchronize all your different accounts together. The next thing that we want to look into is the application configuration. So you click on this button here and a window will come up. Now when you open up the application configuration window, you'll see here that there's a number of different delay controls. This should say, I forgot to change the word here, it should say contact request delay, obviously because you're requesting contact. Now these delays here, there's a default, and we recommend to stay within defaults, or else you can speed it up. Okay, it's okay to speed it up, particularly on subscribing and things like that. You can speed it up a whole lot. And this is a default delay for all the gathering options. The gathering options are like gathering usernames, gathering videos, anything that you gather, this would be the default for all the gathering. This here would be the sending requests. Sending, doing a video share is a sending. Doing a subscribing to somebody's channel is a send request. Doing a video, doing a comment on a video is a send request. So these are all of your sending requests. You know, for example, requesting a contact, to be a contact with them. These are all the send functions, and you want to control the sending delays on that. Here is for the gathering. You're gathering videos, you're gathering usernames, you're gathering channels, and this would be the delays for the gathering aspect of it. So again, left-hand side is the sending requests. This here is the gathering requests. Now, on this section here, TubeFool, it's really, really cool. TubeFool is integrated with the Best Spinner and Article Builder. And there's a 40% discount on the Best Spinner special link and a 35% discount on the Article Builder special link as well by clicking on these right here. Once you have purchased those, if you want this feature, you want to obviously enable it, and you want to put in the username and password for each of these and click on save. All right, and once you click on save, you can close it and you're good to go. All right, so we'll close out of this and we'll move on to the next part of the application on another video. Thank you.